Ni hao, welcome back to the Chinese campaign. It's now March 1941, or Year of the Metal Snake, according to the Chinese calendar. 1940 was Year of the Metal Dragon. Well, at least that's what Google told me. So, yeah, let's, okay. We're doing a naval invasion here of Okinawa. Only a 16% chance to succeed, but we got some warships coming in. And let's see here. Yeah, I sent out my submarine here because apparently, at least it seems that way, submarine versus submarine battles are prioritized for some reason. I don't get it either, but that seems to be the case. So this submarine will keep that submarine busy. And that means I might get a surface engagement with these versus some Japanese task force, I guess. Because that's what happened when I sent submarines out to attack this battleship here. 3 turns in a row, instead of attacking the battleship, they were engaged by these submarines here, which I thought was a little bit strange. It cost me some submarines, because, well, these are just better than what I had. But yeah, that seems to be the case. So that's why submarines prevent you from having surface engagement, the meeting battles. If there are enemy submarines nearby, your task force will just get engaged by them instead of fighting the enemy task force. But if you have your own submarines nearby, your own submarines will engage the enemy submarines, or vice versa, whatever, leaving your task forces free to engage enemy task forces. That seems to be the case. Let's see if that's actually how it works. The Japanese have more submarines out here, though, so I don't know. Anyway, these forces here are probably well protected from submarines, so I don't worry too much about submarines. They're actually not that powerful. I wouldn't call them OP or anything, just annoying. And the worst part is that often they just prevent you from playing the game when you get a submarine battle instead of a surface meeting. So let's see if my own submarine will prevent that from happening. Alright then, let's see, China versus Soviet Union. Okay, so we might have another war on our hands. There we go, 1 submarine battle. Sank the submarine. And oh yeah, these I sent out to attack that cruiser force here. But instead they're being attacked by this submarine force here. So submarines have priority, it seems, and the Beijing took heavy damage. That sucks. Because I thought they were far enough away from the submarines that they could safely engage the surface task force here. But that was not the case. Yangzhou will attack these 2 DDs that will probably just try to run away. I also have a light cruiser here. It's faster than the battle cruiser, so it should have a better chance of catching up to the fleeing DDs. But if they just flee in a straight line, well, we're just not gonna have a battle, are we? Because they are faster again than Danyang. Let's set you to retreat and see if they turn around. Can I even see the radar pings from these? Oh yeah, they're far away. Yeah, I think they are running. Yep, they are. So, this will not be a battle either. But we had one more meeting. And here we go. 2 light cruisers. They're also probably gonna run away. Or attempt to. No, wait, fuck. Did I auto-resolve it? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's just great. Now we have a bunch of ships being repaired because I auto-resolved instead of actually fighting. But we did get our submarine versus submarine battle here. That I'm not even gonna do. I just sent it out here to keep that submarine occupied. Yeah, this task force had... Ugh. It had 2 CAs. They have 1 left. Also a CL. Where's that? Did I lose that heavy cruiser? And the light cruiser is being repaired for 3 months, and of course the game auto-saved. I hate that so much. Let's see. This naval invasion is not going well now. Let's have this one join back here then. It's battle cruiser. Oh, of course it can't even join up. Because the battle cruiser went in for repair after that submarine because, well, they had to fight that one, didn't they? Instead of the enemy surface ships I sent them to fight. Light cruiser on light cruiser. It's a convoy defense mission. Let's see if they're gonna show up. They're not that far away. They're coming. They're hiding in smoke. Let's see if is it safe to retreat now? Like reverse. Launch some torpedoes. Trying to fire AP. And we had some turrets blow up. Avoid these torpedoes by reversing? Apparently so. I think at this range HE will probably be better. And I think this is one more dead light cruiser. Yeah, it is. There we go. We scored a good hit right at the end. But that was probably too late. This transport will not survive. So that sucked. Alright, what am I getting? New heavy cruisers in 1 month. That's gonna be 2 with the commissioning. And loads of stuff being repaired. Yeah, all the ships took a lot of damage from that stupid auto-resolve, which apparently still does not work well, because there's no way those ships would take that kind of damage in an actual battle. Okay, we got 2 more meetings. Let's try to not accidentally auto-resolve. One being a submarine battle here. We sank that one. Then there's this one with the 2 DDs that will probably run away. Let's see if maybe this time we can catch them. I see a radar ping far in the distance. Are they running? Yeah, they are. So we're just gonna end it, because we cannot catch up. They're just a little bit faster. Yep, they ran away. And here we go, an actual battle. Tenryu class battlecruiser. 2.1 billion. They used to cost 1 billion before the inflation patch. I think we can take this. Let's not accidentally auto-resolve. Okay, let's see. DDs, you are going battlecruiser hunting. Battleships, you're just gonna hang back and do battleship things. Light cruiser, you can just go home. What kind of armor did you have? That's decent armor, actually, for an AI designed battlecruiser. Heavy cruisers, you're gonna target that DD. Let's see, how close do we dare get to this battlecruiser before launching? Oh, wait. Did not mean to send you straight in. Oh, and you're targeting the DD now too. That's not really needed. You can actually target the light cruiser battleships. DDs, you will definitely target the battlecruiser. It's gonna bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, we're starting to take hits now. It's time to launch. We might lose the Zhongqing Bay. Battleships, are you no, you're actually targeting the light cruiser. That's good. My torpedoes will yeah, I think we might get some hits here. Might get some hits on that battlecruiser. Maybe the light cruiser too. 2 duds. 3 live torpedo hits. Chongqing Bay is still alive. The enemy DD is not so much alive. Warisawa didn't take too much damage from those torpedoes. Let's sink that light cruiser. And just keep these DDs on standby, because they will have their torpedoes back soon-ish. This light cruiser will not survive much longer. My torpedoes are back. Just the battlecruiser left. Okay, you're going home. You've had enough. You can even make it out alive. That was some good pens on that. What was that doing all that damage? A 15-inch. Oh yeah. And you had 7.7 main belt. I can pen that with AP. Yeah, we're knocking it out now. There we go. Sank due to structural damage. So that was nice. That's one more heavy cruiser needing repairs. That invasion of Okinawa doesn't look too good now. But at least that's a decent victory. And I've conquered Mongolia. Battle of Southern Norway? Is the Soviet Union attacking Norway? Well, they seem to be. It's a pretty big force. Meanwhile, Austria-Hungary is invading Bohemia, Moravia. Germany is invading Poland. That's 2 years late. Up to 15% now that we sank some ships here. I got a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser left. And they're being engaged by my submarine now, so now it's my submarine preventing me from fighting an enemy task force. Awesome. Excellent, yeah. I'll send you here. Do something with that thing. Light cruiser on light cruiser again. I really don't like that, but my one of my battle cruisers is here, failing to engage some DDs that are running away. And if I send it closer to Japan to hunt these cruiser task forces, they're just gonna get engaged by submarines. So that's just a waste of time. Do I have any more submarines in any of my ports? There we go, way highway. Move one of you here. Actually, I will move you here. And you will intercept this guy. So there we go. Both of those enemy submarines will now be engaged by my submarines. These guys can move down here, take on this task force. Alright, I think we're on to something now. New ships being commissioned. Okay. You need more DDs. Where do I have DDs? In Haichao. I'm just gonna send out these to join up with that. Add some more tonnage to the naval invasion. And my chance to succeed should go up even more if I can engage and sink those cruisers. 5 months repair. And the crew is back to regular because so many died. Apparently. I mean, it's probably not going to be successful. The enemy light cruisers are just way better than mine. But I don't want to leave my my transports to die either. Alright. This has never worked before. But maybe this will be the day one of my light cruisers Sink a Japanese light cruiser. Let's see, I don't really believe too much in my torpedoes succeeding in anything. Let's slow down first, then retreat. What are you doing? You... Ah! Yeah, I'm trying to go bow in. That means do not turn broadside. Yeah, we're not really hitting too much. They're doing a lot more damage with their 7.7s. My transports have guns? They actually do. Yeah, and I'm taking a lot of flooding through my my bow section again. There we go. I actually scored some decent hits on that enemy light cruiser. I think these are the kind of battles I should be auto-resolving. Yeah, like they don't have a lot of armor, but I'm suspecting they only Citadel 3, Anti-flood 1. No, they shouldn't be this tanky. Tsushima. Her rudder is out, and she's flooding. Can I even get some decent hits here? There goes some more flooding. But I've taken a lot more than they have. But as long as I play like this, I should only take flooding hits on the bow, which is already flooded. So there's not really that much more they can do. At least in theory. There we go, big flooding penetration with HE. I might have this. Yeah, I mean, transports all sank, but let's pretend this was not all to protect them to begin with. There go more flooding hits. They're much easier to hit now that they're it's sitting still. I think that's their main advantage over me. They have just enough top speed to give me a lot of like target fast speed accuracy debuff. There we go. There we go. But if they take a couple of initial flooding hits, that gets reduced. Alright. Zhu Cheng, the first Yangzhang class light cruiser to sink an Otori class light cruiser. At least I think it is. And yep, not doing that one. Don't have a lot of spare ships for this one. Naval invasion, 3 months left. But we have a lot of ships being... we do have a heavy cruiser being repaired. Okay. Oh yeah, that's that one. From this task force. Okay. So I guess I did lose a heavy cruiser doing that auto-resolve thing. I'll have to check the recording. But at least I'm getting 4 more next month. Alright, tensions. Lots of stuff happening elsewhere. The government is able to provide a substantial amount to the Navy's budget this month, but can also give this amount for social programs. Your thoughts? I can get 3.7 billion and 5 unrest. I can get -5 unrest, it's already 0, so I think I'll just take the money, thank you. And because of my government modifier, that 5 unrest is only 2.5 unrest. There we go. Yeah, these guys are being engaged by a submarine. Because that submarine that was going up here did not go up here. It stayed down here. At least we sank an enemy submarine. Striking a port. Here we go. 1 heavy cruiser and a light. Now, they will try to run, of course. But, let's see. Oh yeah, I only have 1 heavy cruiser in this task force. I have a lot of DDs though. They're not really gonna be of much use here. So they can just go home. But I got 2 light cruisers and a heavy cruiser. And they are faster than the enemy heavy cruiser. Not faster than the enemy light cruiser. But that light cruiser will be tethered to the heavy. Most likely. It will not leave it behind. And they're actually coming towards me. Alright. So the battleships might get some target practice anyway. But really, I think it's the Gansu that will do the most work here. Are they running? And there seem to be like just hanging around. Okay, you guys can just speed up and get closer before turning and slowing down. No, they're running. Yeah, I think that if I'm not able to build any light cruisers that are better than the ones I have, I think I'll just not build any. No, that might be a bad idea, because I need them for anti-submarine purposes. I can get them, I can give them higher ASW values than my light cruisers can have. My DDs can have, I mean. Okay, let's try and slow down the ASO so that the battleships can catch up. My DDs would just not be of any use in this situation, because they would have to be chasing ships that are quite fast and maneuverable. Yeah, they would just get shot to shreds. And two light cruisers can keep pummeling that enemy light cruiser, Nagara, which is only going at 29.4 knots, because she's keeping up with the ASO. So we are in fact catching up. Chance to hit is not the greatest. These are not very accurate ships. No, I do think I will redesign some light cruisers, as these are just not doing what they're supposed to do. Well, not doing it well anyway. So after we're done with the battles for this month, we're gonna do some ship designs. 1.1%. Okay, you're pulling maneuvers. Can we score some hits here? Okay, heavy cruiser, you can target the ASO now. And you have launched. Well, they gave up on running at least. Gansu secondary guns on Nagara. There we go. Oh, Ganju went down. What hit you so suddenly? Yeah, 8-inch from the heavy cruiser. Here I thought they were in good shape. Gansu, at least scoring good hits on the enemy heavy cruiser. My battleships are quite a bit far behind, but they're coming into range now. Yeah, they are in range now. So we're gonna turn them more broadside. Bring more guns to bear. I'm gonna have one target the light cruiser and the other two stick to the heavy. There we go. So that has cost me a light cruiser so far. He took a big 15-inch hit, Nagara. Gansu being in pretty good shape. AP, please. For that heavy, the Aso. At least my heavy is out shooting theirs. So it's just in the light cruiser department that I'm really struggling. At least now they're slowed down so they cannot escape the battleships. Oh, the battleships are all targeting the light cruiser now. Are they not? No, they're not. Just look that way for a little bit. Yeah, Gansu, you can, you don't need to take any more damage. The Temu class battleships have this under control. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. An Liang being the one targeting the Nagara. Almost 10% chance to hit. Hit 12 there for a second. Also sinks. No, just the Nagara left. That's nice. So these are valued at 709 million. I think that will be my budget to design a counter. I could just forget about light cruisers and build more heavies, because these only cost 576 million. And they can easily take on a Japanese light cruiser, and also their heavies without too much problem. The issue is that the heavy cruisers are not as good versus submarines. Or are they? They also have depth charges. I'll have to check actually what their ASW value is. If it's not too bad, then I might just forget about light cruisers altogether. Alright. And we're sinking more Japanese transports. Then they are sinking of ours. Germany attacking Estonia. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. I was hoping that submarine would engage this submarine, leaving these free to be engaged by my battlecruiser, but no, they got engaged by an enemy submarine. Let's move you here then. Okay. 15%. You guys need more heavy cruisers. Haichao has heavy cruisers. There you go. You got 3 DDs, 3 heavies, 1 light. So one of these will move to here. You got 8 DDs. Okay, yeah, things got slightly mixed up there. So that's 6. And then the other formation will have 5. That is perfect. Okay. And here we go. 2 more heavy cruisers. And 2 more light cruisers. So what we'll do here in Shanghai, we'll send... Oh, they're all being repaired. Never mind. Yeah, just lots of ships being repaired. What's happening in research? Are we getting the Mark 5? No, we got the Mark 416. Okay. Okay. There's naval invasion here, 15%. It's gonna go up. I want to see these guys taking on those things. Anyway, let's check out what the ASW value for these guys are. All right, they've got, where is it? 500. Okay, so I do need light cruisers. The Yangjiang has, I think it's like 3,000. 2,000. The Yuzhu that I didn't build because they ended up being way too costly at 800 million has 2,600. So we're gonna delete that one because it just ended up not being built, so I just don't want it taking up space. So yeah, we are designing a new light cruiser. Which hull to build on? We got this one. Good hull form. Poor stability. That's actually not too bad. 40 resistance. Or this one, gun cruiser. But here we have really, really heavy towers. Let's just go with the lightest ones. And even then... Can we go 38 knots? Depends on the funnels, I guess. 2 of those, but with diesel 2, that's 100%. We are now overweight. Gear turbines 2 cuts it down a little bit. $1.6 billion, no way. 37 knots then, 700,000. 965. Okay, then gear turbines. Oil 1. Balanced. Okay, we got 2,000 tons to play with. Range is bad. Speed is not optimal. Notch it down a few sizes. How much can we reduce the beam to save some money here? There we go, quite a bit reduced beam. That's not not great for a lot of things, but it makes the engine lighter, which also makes it cheaper. Okay, 8,400, 8,300. There we go. Range has also now been reduced. Modern 1 armor. Suddenly we're a little bit more expensive again. Main guns. I want 7 doubles. Got a bit of a forward offset that can be adjusted. Fei Cheng. This is the not a Metal Gear Solid thing, by the way. It's just because 1941 is the year of the Metal Snake. Although that could very easily be a Metal Gear Solid reference, but it isn't, okay? Can we even make this work? I set my budget to 700 million. But it's the weight that will undo me here. Yeah. Do I have to go absolute minimum beam? Wow, that's a price increase. 450. That's 100 million. Just for going to better oil. Yeah. Cheaper auxiliary engine. That might work. But still, that doesn't leave me with a lot of weight to spare for other systems. If I now max out the hull, there we go. I can do that. Not a whole lot of weight left to play with again. And of course, yeah, the rangefinder and all that stuff, it's gonna modify the tower weight, and this is one very, very heavy tower. See, all that stuff just adds a lot to the tower weight. And that's too bad, because here we could have reached almost 4,000 ASW. That is too bad. Do I have to slow you down to 36 knots? That doesn't really make a difference even. Yeah, no. Not even with diesel? No. No. It's actually heavier. It's just too bad. It's these towers that are just way too heavy. That's too... Yeah, I'm spending 4,000 tons just on the towers. That is almost half my displacement. If I shrink down the citadel a little bit, I will be able to save some weight. But not much. No, this just will not work. And see, there we go. It's $1 billion already. So no, Metal Snake, you will not exist. Let's try a compact light cruiser. Here we go. Reasonably weight main tower. Let's go for this one, I guess. Is this even a good hull? 20 resistance. No, it's gonna get slaughtered by pretty much everything. But we might be able to make it work. I said we might be able to get it make it work, but does it improve if I put funnels on it? $38, $37. There we go. Max out 27.5 knots. Nope, that's not gonna work. So we're back to this hull. Which sadly seems to be the only hull I can build something halfway decent on. Let's try and go 38 knots. Let's just reduce the beam to begin with. Let's go for the not worst tower, but not the heaviest tower. Okay, I can use these. What kind of funnels can we place here? You do not fit there. You fit there. Okay. Reduce that range. So we got a speed of 38 knots. We got plenty of weight left to play with. Even that works with the semi-oil. Now, main guns. I want 7-inch doubles. And I want to do what the Japanese did and make them 7.7s. I want torpedoes on the aft deck here. There we go. 74% displacement used. Let's actually go for the modern armor this time. It's just amazing how much weight you save, cost you save by going with semi-oil instead of the other fuel choices. There goes standard. Increased HE. Capped and capped. Heavy. We're not overweight yet. But we might be soon. 92, 94, 96, 99, 101. Okay, but we are close. What kind of ASW do we have? 1761. If I take off the RDF, that's 1424. $1613 by going through lower depth charges. It's weird how the RDF has more of an impact on the anti-submarine rating than the actual anti-submarine weapons, but there we go. That's how it works. That's 500 tons. Not a big weight difference. Fine then, let's increase the beam further. Not that far. There we go. Bit of a 4-weight offset, but that saved some weight because it made the engine lighter. I could also go with that. Now it doesn't make a huge cost difference, but it saves 2% weight, so I guess it's worth it. Yeah, now it's up to 2047. Okay, turret armor, let's go 9. What's the max hull armor? 3.8 now. Are we actually gonna bother with the I'm not gonna bother with the decks, but maybe can I get up to 0.6 inches of third inner belt? That should protect my citadel from taking a lot of flooding damage. I also want some torpedoes. They're obviously gonna add some weight. They don't even fit there properly. I can fit you there. If I have to, let's see, 18-inch just won't do. Now strangely, they do fit. Badly placed, never mind. You can place them like this. I guess, yeah. A little bit overweight, but not really that much. If I have to, I can reduce speed to 37 knots. How about 37.5? No, it's just on the edge. It's still cheaper than the Japanese light cruiser. I could also go with double bottom instead of triple. It doesn't save that much weight. And I do like the added resistance I get from it. Now these guns though, they're not too impressive, are they? Now they're a little bit more usable. Better accuracy. And now they're also a little bit bigger. What's their rate of fire now? 17.2 seconds. I don't really know what to do to... I can reduce the range. That is still plenty. And now we are right on the limit. So I can move this slightly back like so. And we are underweight. Not overpriced. That's slightly more than the Yangjiang. And our guns should be a little bit punchier. Got more usable torpedoes. I think if I reduce that deck armor just a little bit, like so, I could also... That made like no difference whatsoever. That made very little difference. Now suddenly I have a third inner deck that actually protects me with this. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. That's not a lot of weight I need to save now. Suddenly this is very, very doable. Yeah. Just adds too much cost. That's 100 million going from oil 1 to oil 3. What's my flash fire chance? 5.9. That's not too bad. I'm just gonna find some spare displacement to add some 3-inch guns. Just because they are really handy to have. Port weight offset. Why is there a port? Oh. Because of you. I think we're onto something here. Bit of a forward offset still. But overall, I think I'll just place you there. We got some weight left to play with. 3-inch guns. Kind of short range. How about I make you a little bit longer? 40 caliber. There we go. 14-kilometer range. Now they can actually hit stuff. And with decent accuracy too. Hang on. Let's see. At 12,500. 0.7. Yeah, still 0.7. Reload time 4.5 seconds. 4.9 seconds. Yeah, not a big difference. 42 caliber is not like insanely long or anything. So I think we have our Metal Snake light cruiser now. I have this up on a barbette just so it can shoot over these torpedo launchers. Alright. ASW ended up at 1869, so not quite as good as the Young Jung, but that's mostly down to it being larger, I think. It's got the same top speed, 37 knots. I think that's good enough. It doesn't have the same forward firepower or the same total firepower, actually. This one has 12 7-inch guns. This one has 8, but there are 7 9s. I think they're probably gonna be a little bit punchier. Let's save that. Let's try and build some. Alright. I can build quite a few metal snakes. Actually. I'm gonna build quite a few metal snakes. 6 of them, in fact. And that still leaves me with almost 100,000 tons of free capacity. So I might build a couple more Beijing class battlecruisers just because they've been performing excellent. And I get 2 more in just 2 months. And that still leaves me with some more spare capacity, so why not build some more DDs? Because we always need those. And with that, yeah, I can have some free tonnage because I will probably need some repairs. Also, with that, I think this episode is over. Oh, there's a lot of frustrating moments with the submarines and the accidental auto-resolve battle. That really pissed me off. It really did. But yeah, we still sank more of them than they sank of us, so all is good. And we got some ship design done. Goodbye, and take care.